As moms, we often wonder, am I doing enough for my kids? I'm here to tell you, you are super mama. That's because we have an undeniable superpower, our intuition, and it never steers us wrong. I call it our mom sense. Hi, I'm Kanika Chadda Gupta, and I'm the host of That's Total Mom Sense. I'm a journalist, entrepreneur, wife, and mom of 3, twins plus 1. Now, if I had $1 every time I heard, gee, you have your hands full. On my podcast, I interview influential moms from various industries and cover topics that all first-time parents grapple with, from getting your baby to sleep to screen time allowance, your new normal in your marriage, and how to dedicate time to yourself. Learn and laugh along with That's Total Mom Sense. Milestones with Nanit is a special podcast and video series on That's Total Mom Sense, sponsored by Nanit, a family tech company that specializes in smart baby monitors and sleepwear. CEO Sarah Dorsett and I talk about her journey in leadership as a C-suite executive, as a mother, and we hear from the Nanit team and community. Parenting is tough, especially in the early years when you're just getting the hang of things. We are here to support you through the growing pains and to celebrate your baby's milestones along the way. Enjoy. Today, we're going to learn more about the community. It truly takes a village to raise a child. We all know that, and I think we've all felt some level of burnout as parents because not only are we working, but we're managing the household and taking care of the kids. And after this really rough year, we've gone through homeschooling and remote learning too. But Nanit has a community to help parents, especially first-time parents, feel supported. So tell us about it.
The village, as one may have known it, is largely gone. Nanit, or we at Nanit, saw a unique opportunity to create a modern version of the village. And one of the things that inspired us was how much parents wanted to talk to us about what they were seeing, what they were learning, to ask advice. And we thought, oh my gosh, why don't we have these parents also talk to each other and share these experiences? And again, it fits with that mission of supporting that overall journey, creating the new definition of a parenting village. So Nanit's community is really intended to do that. That is really the intention, that you can create a support system of people who have similar experiences, who have questions. You can find advice there. And we have such unique information about babies that Nanit can be part of the conversation. The way we are today with our Nanit parents who call us directly and have conversations with us and engage in our product development and give us feedback and have really been champions for us and have wanted us to succeed. We want to give all of that back through our community and surface it in a more global and much broader way.
That's wonderful. Now let's hear from our Nanit parents.
Hi, my name's Liz. My son's 5 months old, and we love the Nanit products. I use the Nanit camera, the Nanit belly bands, and the Nanit sleep sheets. These give me a great deal of ease because I know he's sleeping well and, most importantly, safely. I like the fact that I could access the camera from my iPhone and use it anywhere in the house or even out of the house to check in on things.
The Nanit is so easy to assemble. I got the box. I think I put it together in 10 minutes. Pairing it to my phone, it was a complete user error. It was my fault, but I called customer service. They were so incredible, and I had it paired within 10 minutes.
The reason I decided to purchase the Nanit is because I'm a first-time mom, and I was coming off a very rough and scary pregnancy. I knew that my anxiety and stress level were very, very high, and I was looking for products to help ease those things, and Nanit was it for me. The fact that it monitors and tracks so many different things, including her breathing, was just something I couldn't pass up. And now 5 weeks in, I love it even more than I did when I read the reviews about it. And I couldn't be happier. I can't describe Nanit in one word, but I can give you 2, and that's guardian angel. And that's because it's this little device that hangs over her crib and watches over her just like a guardian angel. And knowing that she's sleeping so soundly has helped me sleep soundly. And as any new mom will know, sleep is valuable.
So Sarah, do you have to be a Nanit member and own the product to be part of the community?
You don't. It's meant for all parents.
Oh.
So everyone's invited to join in. We just think there's such incredible information there, and it's really meant to be a really safe place for parents to come. It's also a place where you can kind of develop your tribe, build your village, and overshare if you want. When you think about normal social channels, you're sort of particular about how much you put out there about your family. Often you do it because you want to share those moments, but here you can kind of share everything. You don't have to be limited by, all of the different friends in your network and who they are and who they may be. You don't have to have 5 different social media channels in order to do it. Nanit is really that space where you invite in those kind of trusted, that trusted team that you have, and then potentially find others to build out an even broader village, if you will, to share in that specific experience of parenting, unlike maybe other communities and social networks who have just a broader definition of kind of what you share and what you talk about and what the conversations are.
Yes. And I have looked at the forum, and I love that the questions are so specific. There was one that asked, when am I supposed to stop swaddling my baby? And so that's something that, when you have a newborn, you're really plugged in to kind of questions like that. And there's something that I came across called community matchmaking. So can you kind of break that down for us?
What's been really interesting about hearing from parents is that many of them share experiences in totally different locations across the country, and they don't know about each other. So one of the things that we thought we had a really unique opportunity to do was to say, oh, your experience looks like your experience because of the way you guys are talking and engaging.
Oh, wow.
And we could potentially encourage conversations and encourage meetups and just introductions through Nanit, in our Nanit way, of course, making everybody feel safe and included. But we have a really unique way for you to kind of find friends, share experiences, feel like you can connect on the same level because your experience looks a lot like someone else's, and maybe others, their experiences don't look like that, so they're connecting in other ways. But just kind of this idea of matchmaking was inspired by what our parents were sharing with us.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that, again, Nanit really has thought of everything, and they're keeping us connected and making us feel supported, and now we have this modern village to rely on, which is awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to this installment of Milestones with Nanit. I hope you enjoyed getting to know more about the backstory of the brand and how they're truly a leader in family tech. You can learn more on their website, Nanit, Nanit.com, and listen to these featured episodes on my website, that's totalmomsense.com. If you enjoyed the information that we shared, please rate and review and share this episode with your friends wherever you listen. Nanit has created my very own exclusive promo code, MomSense, that will provide $20 off the purchase of any Nanit camera at nanit.com. Wasn't it so great to hear from Nanit community members? I think it's wonderful that the brand has taken the initiative to empower its community. And it doesn't have to be just Nanit customers. If you are a new parent, you can be part of the Nanit community and interact with everyone on the app as well. Nanit has created a promo code, MOMSENSE, MOMSENSE, that will provide you $20 off the purchase of a Nanit camera at nanit.com. You can follow them on Instagram at get_Nanit, and you can follow me at Kanika Chadda Gupta and learn more about my series on That's Total Mom Sense. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, always trust your mom sense and dad sense. Stay strong, super parents. See you next time.